Hi, I'm Grandpa Gary, and I just got here. Just a big thank you guys for all your support. Super excited to be out here today. The sun is shining. It feels so good. And I had to wear some sunglasses. That's got to be telling you something about how much sun we got. But I got the Husky by Arrows. It's the ultimate version, which is 6S. And I just am loving this airplane. I have put a Zor prop on there, and it's doing really good. And so, yeah, let's get this thing in the air and have some fun. You guys can see the windsock is pointing kind of into the northwest there, over the building they use to store their equipment. And oh yeah, got to turn my hat around, focusing on pointing the camera and wasn't getting the hat turned around. I don't know if you guys saw the video they posted on Horizon Hobbies platform, but they have video out there of the swap meet from Urbana yesterday. That's kind of exciting, except for I had already sold all of my airplanes and left before he shot that video, so I wasn't in it. Let's put one click of flaps in there, and I do have safe on just because I got a little bit of a crosswind and I don't want to turn towards that post, so I want to take off this way, but you can see the windsock is kind of coming across. You can see it turn just a little bit, but I just wanted to make sure the wind didn't blow it over. There we go, safe is off. I'm at about half throttle. Flying with an Ovonic 2650 battery today, guys. Let's pull it under there. Nice. Go right into the knife edge. Oh, too much knife edge. It started climbing. And then we rolled to inverted is what Mr. Wargo has told us. So here we come by inverted pass. We are dealing with probably, I mean, right this minute, it doesn't even feel like 10 mile an hour wind. I'm pretty happy with that. We're down to quarter throttle here, slowing down, just kind of easing into this one. We're going to get into the nose, into the wind just a little bit, and then use the rudder to push it over. There we go. And then carrying the wind, zero throttle. Just letting it ease across here, back into the throttle as I bring it back around. Using the rudder some here to help with this turn. Nice. And then we're nose into the wind. You can see it's kind of doing a crab walk there. The tail's wanting to turn, but I was trying to guide it down the, I call it the runway. It's just a field here I'm in. This airplane's got some giant, I think they're at least 3-inch wheels. They might be 4-inch. I didn't measure them and I don't remember reading that, but they're very nice size, especially good for grass. And you know what? I haven't turned the flaps off. Here we go. Let's take it on up. We'll roll it over and bring it down. Oh man, that was beautiful. That worked out perfect. I can hear a full scale up there. I'm way low. I don't have to worry about it, but you know, if I was flying a couple mistakes high, or 3 mistakes high really, you know, I fly almost half a mistake high all the time. If I make a mistake, it usually hits the ground because I'm flying less than 20 feet off the ground almost always. And I have been for many years now, just because I like the way it looks. You know, I don't train people to fly down here, but I like the way, I like to see the horizon when I'm flying. And so I got to keep it low. If you get, if you're flying what I call a couple mistakes high, we'll put it up there, up about here. All you see is the sky with the airplane, and that's great when you're learning to fly. But I like to be able to see the horizon, and definitely better for the video, right? You guys want to see the ground when I'm flying by. So this is where I always fly. And It looks good, especially when you do a roll like this. Oh, shoot. Well, all right. That was a big giant. It climbed like crazy when I rolled. So let's try it again. Not, I guess we could in the downwind here. So I gave it way too much down elevator when it got upside down, because it really pitched like crazy. There, that was much better. Really slow too. Take it up into a stall, and we'll bring it around. You can see the wind is picked up again. We're probably in the 10 to 15 mile an hour gust range, I would say, probably, because if it's not staying there steady, we got to consider it a gust. Even though the gusts are coming and staying for a little while, it's not real like a blast and then gone. There it was just kind of climbing, like climbing a wall. This airplane's so fun to fly, guys. That is one of the reasons I didn't take this one to sell it. It's newer and I really enjoy flying it. Having a lot of fun with it. We will sell this one eventually, but it's my favorite colors and I just want to fly it a few more times. Probably sell it next year during swap season, because we are at the middle of swap season, or what I would consider swap season. And I'm just not even close to being ready to get rid of this one, so it definitely isn't going to be this year. Carry this upside down and back by into the wind, if I can do it. Ooh, nice and low. She is not liking it at all. Let's roll it over. The wind had picked up. You can see it's really going slow as I bank it around. I was actually fighting the aileron the other direction as it banked to try and keep it from folding over with the wind. Let's put safe on, because the wind is staying up. We'll get it up here. I don't think we'll get into a full kite, but we're going to get a nice slow pass. I released a video not too long ago of an airplane. It was the Durafly Tundra. I did something like that and landed it. Oh goodness. So that made me a little bit nervous there, because as I got closer to the ground, as if I were going to land, and my radio just told me it's time, it got real dancy, and that's no good, because that's what happened when I tore it up last time before I fixed it. You can see it's pretty steady. Safe is off right now. It's pretty steady as long as I'm above the ground and keeping the power in it. So, all right, well, back in safe when I get it lined up with the wind. No flaps. I want to be able to carry airspeed. It might be slow with the ground, but because of the wind, we want to carry some airspeed and still be able to get it on the ground. There, the wind is eased up just in time. I'll take it. I almost got too much power as I was taxiing back, and it lifted into the ground just a little bit. All right, guys. Super happy with today's flight. That was a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And man, I am just so happy to be flying today, guys. I don't know why, but as I was charging the battery, I had a huge smile on my face, and I got out here and the sun's shining, and it's only about 50 degrees, but it still feels great, even though we got a decent breeze going on. And this Husky, oh man, I just love the way it looks. Hopefully if you guys haven't got one of these and you're interested, you'll be able to get one before who knows when they'll decide to discontinue these things. You never know. Seems like every time I'm looking at something, it goes on back order or something. I don't know. Anyways, until next time, I'm Grandpa Gary, and I just got here.